Everyone wants success. Everyone wants the dream life, the car, the freedom, the peace, the recognition. But let's be honest, wanting success is the easy part. The real question is, are you willing to do what it takes when no one's watching? Are you willing to stay consistent when the excitement is gone, when it's just you, the grind, and silence? Because success doesn't come from motivation. Motivation is temporary, it's like a spark, bright for a moment then gone. Success comes from something deeper, something stronger. It comes from self-discipline. Discipline is waking up early even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is saying no to distractions even when they look tempting. Discipline is doing the hard thing, the thing you'd rather avoid, because you know your future self deserves it. You don't need more motivation. You need more discipline. Because motivation gets you started, but self-discipline keeps you going when the excitement fades. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings are unreliable. One day you feel on top of the world, ready to conquer everything. The next, you can barely get out of bed. If your dreams depend on motivation, they'll die the moment your mood changes. That's why people start strong but never finish. That's why so many New Year's resolutions fade by February. Motivation is emotional, but discipline is logical. Motivation is fueled by feelings, but discipline is fueled by commitment. Self-discipline means showing up whether you feel like it or not. It's what turns amateurs into professionals. It's what transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. If you can only work hard when you feel good, you'll never build consistency. But when you master the art of showing up no matter what, you become unstoppable. Talent is a blessing, but discipline is a choice. Talent can open a door, but discipline keeps you walking through it. The world is full of talented people who never lived up to their potential. They had the skills, the brains, the gifts, but not the consistency. Meanwhile, people with less talent, less experience, and fewer opportunities often win. Why? Because they show up. Every single day. They build momentum through repetition. They don't wait to feel inspired, they just do the work. Talent is potential energy. Discipline is kinetic energy. Talent sits still. Discipline moves mountains. Kobe Bryant wasn't just talented. He was disciplined enough to outwork everyone. Serena Williams wasn't just gifted. She practiced harder than anyone on the court. Steve Jobs wasn't the smartest kid in the room. But his focus, his consistency, his discipline, that's what changed the world. Discipline beats talent when talent refuses to work. Because talent may set the foundation, but discipline builds the empire. People hear discipline and think restriction. They think it's about suffering, about giving up everything fun. But that's not discipline. That's punishment. True discipline is freedom. Freedom from regret. Freedom from self-doubt. Freedom from the pain of looking back and saying, I could have done more. When you're disciplined, you gain control over your life. You stop being a slave to impulses, emotions, and excuses. You start building a life that reflects your choices, not your feelings. Discipline gives you power, the power to direct your energy, your time, your focus. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's not about working 24/7. It's about building habits that move you closer to your goals every single day. And the more disciplined you become, the freer you feel, because you're no longer living at the mercy of your moods. Think about the people who inspire you, the ones who've built legacies, not just careers. Do you think they were always motivated? No. They were disciplined. The writer who gets up every morning to write a page, even when the words don't come easily. The student who studies every night, even when Netflix calls their name. The single mother who works 2 jobs and still finds time to chase her dream. The athlete who trains while everyone else sleeps. These people aren't superhuman. They're simply disciplined enough to do what others won't. Success doesn't happen in public. It happens in private, in the quiet hours, in the lonely moments, in the repetition that no one sees. And then one day, the results speak loud enough for the world to hear. The truth is simple. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your discipline. The hardest fight you'll ever face isn't against your competitors, it's against yourself. It's the war between your comfort and your calling. Every morning, two voices wake up with you. One says, "Rest. You deserve it. You've done enough." The other says, "Get up. Keep pushing. You can be more." The voice you choose to listen to shapes your future. Self-discipline is choosing your future over your feelings. It's choosing progress over pleasure. It's choosing purpose over procrastination. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's uncomfortable. But so is regret. And regret lasts a lifetime. The truth is, pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. When you avoid the short-term pain of discipline, you invite the long-term pain of failure. But when you embrace the discomfort of discipline, you earn the reward of fulfillment. Discipline isn't born overnight, it's built. You start small. You build momentum. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Read 10 pages a day. Exercise even when you don't feel like it. Practice your craft every single day. Discipline grows through repetition, not motivation. And the more you practice it, the stronger it gets, just like a muscle. Every time you say no to temptation, you strengthen your willpower. Every time you push through discomfort, you build character. And every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build self-respect. Soon, discipline stops feeling like a burden, it becomes part of who you are. It becomes automatic. It becomes your identity. And that's the point, to transform discipline from something you do into something you are. The beautiful part about discipline is that it always pays you back. At first, it feels like you're giving up fun, comfort, and ease. But over time, discipline rewards you with peace, pride, and freedom. When you see progress, when your hard work finally shows results, discipline stops feeling like sacrifice. It starts feeling like self-respect. Because you realize you didn't need anyone to push you. You pushed yourself. You didn't need permission. You gave it to yourself. You didn't need luck. You earned it. Every act of discipline plants a seed, and eventually, those seeds grow into success. You may not see the results immediately, but one day, they'll bloom, and everyone will call you lucky. They won't understand that what they call luck is just years of discipline paying off. That's the truth about success. It's not one big moment. It's thousands of small decisions that nobody saw. So, if you truly want to succeed, stop waiting for motivation to knock on your door. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start now. Start messy. Start scared. Because once you take that first step, discipline will meet you halfway. Every small action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. And with enough votes, that version of you becomes real. Don't just dream about success, train for it. Don't just talk about change, work for it. Because success doesn't come to those who wish, it comes to those who work while wishing. When the journey gets hard, and it will, remember why you started. Remember that your future self is watching you right now, hoping you don't give up. Motivation fades. Passion fades. But discipline? Discipline endures. So wake up. Stay focused. Choose progress over comfort. And never forget, self-discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you're meant to be. And when you finally cross that bridge, when you look back at everything you overcame, you'll realize something powerful. You didn't just achieve success. You became the kind of person who deserves it.